Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do this look, which is a look I did for my alphalete photo shoot on Tuesday. I had a lot of questions asking me about my look, so I decided I would vlog it. I get a lot of questions about my makeup when it comes to photo shoots and my everyday kind of look. So with different photo shoots, it's always different. If it's fashion, you know, it's more glam. But if it's fitness, you want to do something more subtle, something more natural. I mean, but at the same time, still look glam, right? So I like to keep my makeup very subtle and just very neutral for fitness photo shoots. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I do for my fitness photo shoots. So if you want to recreate this look, please keep on watching. So I am very excited to announce that this will be my first, I guess my second, because I made a first video like a few months back, but my second official makeup video. The first one that I posted was just like very low quality, not very good, but I'm going to try my best to make these better quality and just the best that I can do for you guys. So yeah, so let's dig right into today's makeup look. So today's makeup look, I just wanted to walk you guys through a get ready with me. I know I got a lot of questions on my look this past week for my alphalete photo shoot. So with alphalete, you know, it's more gym wear kind of style, but at the same time I still want to look good because it is a photo shoot. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of what I did for that makeup routine. So to start off, I'm going to start off with moisturizing my skin. I have nothing on my skin right now, it's bare. I just washed my face. I'm going to moisturize my skin today with the Tula Hydrating Day and Night Cream. One of my friends just introduced this cream to me, and I haven't really shared it too much on my social media just because I wanted to try it for a week or so to see if I really liked it or not. I want to kind of give it a try for 1 or 2 weeks and then share it with you guys. But prepping my skin with that today. For my usual routine, girls, I don't really typically put on a primer. So today I'm not going to prime my skin just because I did it for my photo shoot. So I'm just going to let my moisturizer set in and start with my foundation. So my foundation today is going to be the MAC Studio Sculpt in the shade, this one is, I think, I change it up all the time, NC40. So this is one of my favorite foundations. I've been using this for years. Ever since I was like in high school. So like when I was 16, I started using this one and I really love it. It is full coverage and it is very thick. You do have to be careful with how much you apply on, but it is very good. I am gonna use a little bit of the Versace Unicorn Essence drops just to make it a little bit more creamier. I'm just gonna mix that into my hand and mix it. I'm gonna apply it with my finger. And then I'm going to dig in with my beauty blender and just pat. My face is a lot lighter than my neck. So I like to match my neck and my foundation both instead of matching it to my face. My face has just always been a lot lighter. So when you're applying foundation, especially with a beauty blender, you want to literally pat. You don't want to like wipe it down or anything. You want to pat. You want to make sure you get your eyelids. I will go back in with my eyelids and get it with my concealer, but I like to kind of blend it in with my foundation as well and blend it all the way down to my neck. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my concealer. I am in love with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in color Light Sand. The amount that you need is so small, like you don't need so much, and it gives you such a good coverage. This one is honestly one of my favorite concealers. So I will apply it to underneath my eyes, my chin area, on the top of my bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. Sometimes I'll apply it right here on my cupid's bow, and then I'll just blend that in. You also want to make sure you get above your eyes. Okay, and that's all set. Next, I'm going to go in and set it with some translucent powder. I love the Laura Mercier one. It's my favorite one, but I know it is on the pricier end of things. But I also am in love with the CoverGirl one. This one is the loose powder and 105 translucent fair. Actually really love this translucent powder. It does a great job. It doesn't give me any flashback on pictures, so I really like it, and I got it at Walmart. So it's a very good translucent for the price that you're going to pay. So I will go in here underneath my eye with the translucent powder. Taking my beauty blender. I'm just going to press that in underneath my eye. and literally pressing it into the skin. I will press some into the part above my mouth on my upper lip because I do tend to crease a lot right here. So I press that in. I will press some on top of my eye to just kind of set that. So next I like to kind of set the rest of my face using a powder. So I'm going to go in with my Studio Fix from MAC in the color NC41. This is a little too dark for my skin right now just because it is wintertime and my skin gets a lot lighter when I'm not outside, but I'm going to go in with this anyways. I'm going to go in with like a flat kabuki brush. I got this brush at Target, so I don't even know what brand it is, but I really like it. I just kind of dab it into the powder, shake it off, and press it into my skin. So I'll press it on my cheek, on my chin, and just press it. Make sure you're getting the neck area. Press it into my forehead. Okay, and done. You want to make sure that you are, just like how you applied your foundation, you want to apply a setting powder. That's just going to give you that really pretty smooth matte finish. If you want a more dewy look, you know, you can be a little bit more light with your translucent and your setting powder, but because I'm going for a matte look, I want to just, you know, make sure I get every spot so it's not too shiny. So next I'm going to contour my skin. I don't do a lot of cream contouring except for special occasions. So like if I have a wedding or I'm going to the club or I'm in Vegas or I just want to feel extra that day, I will go in with the cream contour and I will make sure that I have enough time to go with the cream contour. But if I just want something quick and I want something nice, I will just contour with some powder. So we're going to go in and contour. So I'm going to grab my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love this bronzer, ladies. If you do not have this bronzer in your life, you are missing out. It gives you the most prettiest bronze and contour ever. It's very natural, not too harsh on your cheeks. I love it, and especially with my skin tone, it's not too orange. It's just the amount of bronze that I like to use on my skin. So we're going to go in there with a light tapered brush. This brush I also got it at TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx brushes if you can find good ones, because sometimes they're not so good, but this one is just like a cheap brush, but I love it. It's very angled like this, so it allows you to really get in there, and it's fluffy, so it's not too stiff. You want to make sure that your brushes are not too stiff when you're contouring, so it allows you to move your powders. So I'm going to go in there, shake that off. I like to, I just learned this trick, you're supposed to kind of smile like this to be able to see your line. I mean, if you're good enough to go in there and contour without smiling, that's fine, but if you're starting out, kind of smile and use your mouth line and take it up to your ear. Take that and take that a little bit up to my temple. Go up to my forehead. I like to contour my forehead. Take it to the other side. When you're contouring your cheeks, you just want to make sure you start up here and then work yourself down, so that if you do have a lot more product than you would like, it's easier to blend. Then if you go ahead and dab it on this part of your cheek, it's going to be very, very hard for you to blend. So you want to start out over here closer to your ear. Same with the other side. Take it up to my temple a bit. And on my forehead. I will sometimes take it up underneath my jawline and just bring it down. But I don't do this too often, just because you want to make sure that when you're contouring your chin like this, you're only using a little bit of product, because in pictures, it can look nice, especially like a lot of makeup artists will look nice in pictures, because obviously there's a lot of smoothing filters out there that can make your skin look really nice, but in person and in video, sometimes they'll have this harsh line there. So you want to make sure that if you want to do this step, you do so very lightly and blend it downward. I really don't feel like my face really needs it, but if you do have a rounder face and you would like to do that, just do it lightly and bring it down to your neck. For my next step, I like to take my Fix Plus setting spray and just kind of spray my face very lightly, just to kind of allow that to hydrate my skin, because with powders it can kind of feel sort of dry, so I like to set that a little bit before going in with my highlighter. For my highlight, this is one of my favorite ones to use. I used this like 3-4 years ago. I lost it and kind of forgot about it, and then now I was reintroduced again to it, and I absolutely love it. It is the MAC Soft and Gentle highlight. It's a mineralized skin finish. It is so pretty on your skin, girls. Like, I absolutely love it. It's very natural. It's not too harsh, especially if you do want the natural kind of glow to your skin, because with photo shoots you have to be careful that you don't apply too much makeup, because it can look kind of cakey, especially with like fitness photo shoots. You just kind of want to stick to the more natural kind of glow. So this one gives me enough highlight that I feel like my cheek is popping, but it's not over dramatic and not over the top. So I'm just going to grab that with this fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M510 brush. I'm going to go in there on top of my cheekbone and just apply that. I'm going to take some and put that on my nose. I love highlighter on my nose. Makes your nariz look so pretty. Nariz is nose in Spanish, for you guys wondering. But it makes your nariz look so pretty. I love it. I love applying some on my chin too, and on my cupid's bow. So then next I will apply some blush. I always like to apply a very light pink blush, especially for fitness photo shoots. So this one is Prism. It's a matte blush from MAC. It's a very, it's like honestly a blush color, like, you know, like that pinkish. It's very, very light color. So I'm going to go in there with the same highlighter brush and just kind of blend that in with the highlight and the bronzer that we use. And it's very light. I don't like to use too much. I don't like my cheeks to be super pink. And see, it's just enough for me. So I have a little bit of blush, but it's not over the top. So girls, for the next step, I'm going to do my eyes. So with your eyes for fitness photo shoots, you do want to keep them kind of simple, not too heavy, not too dark. So I kind of just stick to 2 to 3 colors, very natural, neutral colors. So I'm going to go in with my Tartletette in Bloom Tarte palette. I'm going to start off by getting this color Flower Child right here, and just get my fluffy blending brush. This is a MAC brush. I can't remember I think I want to say 124. But it's the MAC blending brush. But you can get a Morphe brush, whatever brush you want. It's just to blend that into the crease. So I'm going to take Flower Child and blend that into the crease of my eyes. It's a very light color, but it ends up turning out to be like a very neutral, peachy kind of brown. So I kind of like to just put that right there above my crease to just use that as my transition color from my brow color down. So next I'm going to take the Smarty Pants color, which is a little bit of a darker shade. It's right here than the one we just used. And I'm going to apply that right underneath my crease. I'm going to apply that with my thinner blending brush. This is my MAC 217 brush. And just get that color and press it in right into the crease. And blend it out. This. Side. You want to make sure you are blending it out, and I kind of put it into the corner of my eye in circular motions like such. Sometimes I will apply a glitter in the center of my eye, but because it is a fitness shoot, I like to kind of stick to my matte colors. So I will literally go back in there with a light pink color, which is Sweethearts, and just dab that right in the center of my eye. So I'm going to take my MAC 230 brush. It's just like very thin brush like this. Get the Sweetheart color, which is that pink color, and just dab it into the center of my eye. That's just going to give me that kind of smoky eye color, but it's a very light smoky eye, which I love smoky eye with my brown color eyes, and it just makes my eyes pop more. But it has to be a very light, smoky, especially with fitness shoots. So I like to kind of stick to the neutrals and the light pinks and those colors to make it look nice. I'm going to take that same brush and go in with the highlighter that I use and just put that in the corner of my eye to give it an extra touch. Sometimes I will apply eyeliner and other times I won't, just depending on the look that I'm going for. Because my eyes are so small sometimes, with me not applying eyeliner, it can make them look kind of squinty. So with my lashes being long, so I like to apply eyeliner if I want them a little bit darker. For the previous photo shoots I didn't, but for this one I did, and I really liked the way it turned out. The only thing was that I didn't do a winged eyeliner, because if I do winged eyeliners, it kind of makes my eyes even smaller. So I'm going to go in and do a regular just eyeliner and stop it right at the end of my eye. So I'm going to go in with the Espresso Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. I love these eyeliners. They're honestly so good. I usually use the black, but I have been using the brown one a lot more lately because of my brown eyes so that they don't look so dark. And I'm going in with my 210 MAC brush, so it's an eyeliner brush. I went off camera to do my eyeliner and put on my lashes. So the lashes that I use for photo shoots are always they're a little bit more expensive than my regular lashes. For gym photo shoots, I still like to keep lashes on. I know it's a more natural look, but lashes just make my eyes pop, and I want them to be a little bit more fuller than my natural lash. So I usually like to buy my lashes at Walgreens if I don't have time to order them online, or actually go to like a Morphe store and pick them up, or a Maxx store. I just kind of get the Walgreens ones. These are the Box Mink collection, the Eyelure ones. I really like all, I guess you would say Eyelure, that's how you say it. Like all the ones that they come out with. I know they have really nice ones at Ulta too, but I just picked these up at Walgreens, and it's the ones that I'm wearing right now. So now we're going to go in with a white, this is more of a cream color eyeliner for my waterline. I like to use this color instead of black because black makes my eye look a lot smaller, and white is going to make it look bigger. So with photo shoots, I always like to stick to a white or a light cream color like this for my waterline. Let's move on. We're going to do eyebrows next. So as you can tell, my eyebrows are very thick already. I have nothing on my eyebrows. I don't really have to apply too much product on my eyebrows, but I do like to apply some product just to kind of connect all the little hairs together, because you can kind of, you know, see each hair, so I like to just kind of connect them. So I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brush, which is the 141, so it has the tapered tip right here and the comb on this side, and I'm going to use the Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony from Anastasia as well. So just very lightly, I'm just going to outline my eyebrow. I don't use a lot of product because, like I said, I don't really feel like I need it. So it's done so this is all that I do, guys, for my eyebrows. If I do have a special event, like I said, and I want to outline my eyebrows and do the whole eyebrow glam, I will take a little bit more time in the beginning to contour my eyebrows, but I really don't do it very often. It's just easier for me to do this and be ready than sit there and contour my eyebrows. So next step, I usually do this step before my bottom mascara and my eyebrows, but like I said, it's my first video, so I guess I got nervous. I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette again and put those two colors on the bottom part of my eye. So I'm going to take the Smarty Pants and the Sweetheart and just go underneath my eye. And then I'm just going to grab, there's this color right here, it's called Charmer, the very top corner, to put it right underneath my brow bone. I like to do some highlight colors there, some like glitters there sometimes, but with photo shoots, I just kind of like to leave them more matte for the fitness shoots. There we go, and we are done with the eyes. So now we're going to go in with the lips. So I know if you have been following me for quite some time, you know that my favorite lip liner is from MAC, Stripdown. I don't know, I went to MAC the other day and they did not have it, so I hope they didn't discontinue it, because I buy a crap ton when I go. I buy like 3 or 4 at a time because I'm always scared that I'm gonna run out, but I'm running out, so I need to go back and get some. I love Stripdown and Oak. Those are my top favorite from MAC, and they do such a good job. If you have any other recommendations on lip liners on what to use, please comment them below, because I'm always open to use new lip liners. I'm a big lip liner girl, so please help your girl out. There we go. Now we're going to go in with one of my favorites from, this is probably one of my month's favorite pick. Just picked this up not too long ago. It's the Anastasia Strip Liquid Matte Lipstick. It's one of my favorites right now. I love the ones that have the pinkish kind of nude tones to them. I like to wait for it to dry for a few seconds, and then I'll go in there again with my lip liner just to really blend it in, because I don't like to have a sharp, I don't want it to look like lipstick and then line, you know, you want to make sure it's all blended in. So I'm going to go in there back with my lip liner and just blend it in. And there we go. I love to keep this matte, but of course you can always add a lip gloss on top of it. But today I'm going to leave it matte. For photo shoots, I like to leave it matte because I don't have a lot of time, especially when I'm working with different photographers, to reapply my makeup my lipstick and lip gloss every like 5 minutes or so. So I just kind of like to leave it matte because it'll stay like during the whole photo shoot until maybe even after I eat sometimes. So I just kind of like to stick to the matte look. So this is the finished product. I'm going to go in one more time with my Studio Fix. So this one that I'm using has the gold shimmers in it. I honestly prefer just the regular Studio Fix, but I'm out of it, so I'm using this one. But I'm gonna go back to just the regular Studio Fix setting spray, because I don't know, the glitter sometimes it can get into spots that you don't like and it can cause too much sparkles in there. I mean, if you are a glitter girl, by all means go get it, but I prefer kind of just the subtle spray. So I'm gonna spray it one more time. Go. And the makeup look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys getting to the end. Please comment down below any advice you would like to give me, anything that I need to work on, and I promise that I will get better. But I want to create amazing makeup content for you guys. So please bear with me, and I promise I'll be uploading one makeup look a week. So any requests, please leave them down below. And as always, you can always message me on Instagram, _jazzyfit. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.